Greetings, Billy Bids, Woofoo, Luna Vola.
Hello.
Greetings, Ryder the Cat. Greetings, Fat Boshi. Greetings. No, that's no one new. Greetings, Sayara MKW. Greetings, Owen John 132. Greetings, CTGP bots.
Of course.
Hello, hello. Greetings, Igel WH.
Right, so.
Or Eagle. Isn't that German for hedgehog?
Why have you been altering all the settings?
Oh.
Please don't take the controller.
Sorry.
What, how on earth do I
Nein,
do that
ich
again?
spreche kein Deutsch. Leider.
Video delay. Anywho, so yes, today, on the second stream of the day, we're going to be testing more knockout mode. Now, I've been testing this for a while internally. I think I've squashed the bugs, but you know how it goes. The moment I get on stream, I'm gonna prove that none of the bugs are squashed and that everything is wrong. 10 player then. Let's see if this works. We're playing a knockout Grand Prix.
I don't know how to actually say that, I'm sorry, I'm just... Oh god, there we go.
Please get off my character.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, oh, never mind. Okay,
I
now.
went the wrong way.
Here we go. Oh yeah, let's go. Look, I'm playing with my brother in a split screen. It's so
Yes.
exciting!
This is probably going to KO me too.
Yay! Everybody out!
Alright. Knockout mode. In this match, players will be eliminated if they have the lowest overall score at the end of each Grand Prix. 4 players will be knocked out for a round until 2 players remain for the final showdown. Players with higher overall scores, 10 points for bonus, will be awarded bonus items.
I'm a guest! Look, I'm crap!
Yeah. So am I.
I have no control!
Yep. Alright. Race 1 of 2 it says, as you can see.
This is the end. My only friend, the end.
Alright. What's the worst that can happen?
I can't bloody wheelie, the button is stupid.
What?
Oh god, I'm out. Oh god. Now I should have done the shortcut. I don't know how they did the shortcut, but hypothetically that's something that somebody would do. But hypothetically it is something you might do. If you're competent in Mario Kart Wii. Oh.
I wonder where that went. Oh, could you not have waited like a second?
Nope.
Are you trying to make me lose?
Nope.
Well, I mean, if you want to win, you have to.
Nope, that's not true.
Actually, you do, eventually.
Eventually, but not yet.
Not necessarily in this round, yes.
We
but,
can be allies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, if we can't be friends, then we can be allies.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that, bro.
Yeah, I know the rule is don't touch the control stick on that section, it's my bad.
I cannot hear a word you're saying, but I'm sure it's interesting.
Yeah.
I think Chadderz is off to a 0-point round.
Yeah, I knew that about 5 minutes ago.
Well, I didn't know yet. I mean, strictly speaking, it's all still to play for.
It's all still to play for, Mr. Bean! Never give up! Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Is Chadderz just rickrolling us?
Yeah.
Magic, dear brother, magic.
Could it be magic?
Obviously. Whoa!
I do good when I get bullets.
Well, you got a golden. Good luck.
And now that too is gone. I have nothing. I am the gentleman who has nothing. Especially when I drive through the boxes like that.
Well, currently the game is optimistic. It's not glowing your position tracker red, because she's not, strictly speaking, not in trouble yet. After all, you got a whole other race to recover this from.
I do.
In theory.
I could get first next round, you never
Well, we'll
know.
go Babby Babby and see if that.
It's hypothetically possible.
See if we can get Chadderz through the first round.
Hey, I got a bullet! Yes! Suck it! You're also
Jesus
jealous.
I am jealous right now.
Yes, fear me and my bullet. Look how eternally fast I'm going. Awesome.
So the red position tracker glow is a very complicated calculation.
Yeah, get lightning bolted. Yeah. You're also annoyed about the lightning bolt you finished.
I was hoping to sneak a bonus, but you know.
But you all don't see Chadderz coming.
Yeah, no, we know what to do. 4 players will be eliminated this round.
They're racing people. You're going to need some luck.
You're ahead of me right now.
Wow, poggers!
I just want to get through this round so I can have a 60 FPS back.
Who doesn't? That's what I'm thinking. just want to get through this and have my 60 FPS back.
Yeah.
Everybody can get behind that sentiment. But how are we ever going to test you having a guest connected for more than one round?
If you do better.
Yes, that will happen. That's a good point. Why don't I simply
Well,
play?
I already tested this
Streamer
myself.
man, why do you not simply play better? Why is the Streamer man playing so badly? I don't understand. Streamer man, why do you not simply win the race? You appear to be driving into the walls, Streamer man.
I mean, this is your
Why
problem.
do you not simply avoid the walls?
Well, that's a shame.
Don't worry, Mr. Bean, it's all still to play for! We could both get knocked out.
I'd rather not.
Look at the power of my bullet!
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, it drove me into a wall. How incompetent. What an incompetent driver.
Well, the position tracker globally doesn't work. Because you're definitely in trouble of being in threat of being knocked out.
Yay, we found a bug. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I tested that so carefully too.
Unless I'm not going to be knocked out, Mr. Bean. Had you considered that?
I tested that position tracker code so very carefully.
I see.
Okay, so position tracker red glow is AFK.
Buggy AF.
Yep.
Needs fixes.
Why? I've spent ages on this code. Alright, cool. My turn with the bullet.
Will it be enough? We don't know, because we don't have a red glow.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm in.
Yay! It's all over. Now it's
wow,
time for the
that
part where I
didn't
don't
work,
have to
did
do
it?
anything.
That didn't work at all.
Yay! It's broken! We found bugs! Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm knocked out! I'm the only one! I'm so good! You all suck. You couldn't get knocked out like Chadderz could. Yeah! Boom! Look at that. I'm the real
Get
winner.
boxed, Chadderz.
I'm the only one that gets knocked out. Woohoo. The room voted and decided that rather than eliminate 4 people, we're just going to eliminate Chadderz because Chadderz is terrible. Whoop, whoop. I thought it was a 2-race GP.
Yes, but because because the match never ended properly, it's still trying to. It's assumed it's a tie. It's still thinking that it needs to.
Knock someone out.
Keep going.
The
So we're
room
gonna keep going.
continues in mysterious fashion that none of us understand.
So we keep going.
Yay! Well, it's nice that your code was able to eliminate your brother. That's good. I'm pleased for that. It's good that your code is specifically there, able to eliminate me.
So if I keep playing,
3 players will be eliminated.
it's like I've got confidence I can do it this time.
Excellent, excellent. So, last race it said 4, and it decided that all 4 of them were Chadderz. This time, because Chadderz is gone, we can do 3. Excellent, excellent,
I've got my bonus
excellent.
now, though.
You do, and I don't have to play anymore. This is all going well.
Well, this is mysterious.
Feels Chadderz.
Well, now we're going to be playing a classic knockout for the time being, I think. I get the impression we're only going to be knocking out 1 per round.
Let's find out together.
Yes, I really don't understand what's happened.
None of us do, but you're the
Yeah.
coder. Why did you not code it correctly in the first place, Streamer Man?
Well, I thought I did. I was testing this quite thoroughly, but
Streamer Man, why do
like,
you not
nothing
simply
has
code
worked.
correct code? Why do you make bugs happen?
Nothing's happened at all.
Do you think it's funny? Is this a joke to you? So the theory goes. But had you considered that 2 is 4 square root?
I'm sure that plays into it somehow.
Checkmate, atheists.
It's possible they did in that elimination Chadderz 4 times. You know what? That's probably the bug, isn't it?
Again. Let me just
Or
eliminate
something.
that guy. Oh, he's still not in the race. Let me eliminate him. And in
So-
fact, we're going to eliminate
Well,
him
on the
again.
position tracker glow, can that thing, like, work, please?
If you lose against Chadderz, he eliminates you in real life. Sinister. Not provably true. Chadderz used the Macarena. It hurt itself in its confusion. Chadderz was knocked out. You can do it, Mr. Bean! I believe!
Oh, this sucks.
Hey, Macarena.
No, that sucks. So, how many are dead this time? This time we knocked out 2 players.
2! Excellent! It's nice when things go according to plan.
What is the logic behind this knockout?
3 players will be eliminated. One of them is Twister, the other one is Sayara, and the other one is Twister. What's the problem?
What is it doing?
Strange. Strange.
What is it doing? Why is it deciding that it's... Okay, first round we KO'd 1, then we KO'd 2, and now we're probably going to KO
Now
1
we're going to KO 1 more, for good measure.
Alright, I'm game. I'm curious as to where this is going. This game has taken on it's got a mind of its own right now, so I'm kind of curious to know what the... So it's... I would not necessarily call this test a conspicuous success.
Abject failure. No, it didn't crash. It's not abject failure. It didn't crash. It's not abject failure.
Yes, I have at least managed to code it into that configuration.
It's doing something. We don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. Our CTGP-ologists are now trying to work out what the F it's actually doing.
And now we observe the CTGP in its natural habitat.
What are the bugs so far? Well, indeed. We don't know...
It's not working at all.
We don't know why it's knocked out the players it's knocked out, and we don't know who it's going to knock out next. It's got a mind of its own. This is a no-rules GP. Players will be eliminated until the Wii is satisfied.
At the rate that would satisfy it.
Until the CTGB gods are satisfied that enough people... Oh, you're glowing! Look at that! You're out!
I don't think I am, though. Can I... Okay,
okay, you're not out if you're in 5th. Go, go, go. 4th is also okay. Oh,
I'm okay this time in 5th. Don't you dare.
No one was eliminated. Excellent! I love it when that happens.
What is it doing? I wonder if it is futility knockouts only.
So exciting! This is the most exciting Mario Kart Wii GP ever! The Wii, at times that no one understands, not even the creator Mr. Bean, will decide to eliminate players. We don't know who, or when, or why. It tells us it's going to eliminate someone, but then it doesn't. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know if it'll ever stop. This is so exciting! I've never seen anything like it.
I wish I had my debugger available. Do you see Mario Circuit?
This knockout became so much more interesting. We just literally don't know who's going to get knocked out next.
And then that went away. So whatever. So that's partially working.
Yeah, it's Mario Kart Wii Russian Roulette. It just randomly kills
well,
someone.
about 4 people just all plowed into that 5th. So
good 5th.
Good 5th.
10 out of 10.
I don't bloody know. I got a second. That's nice. So let's have a look. See. So
let's find out who's going to be. No one! Hooray! No one died! Yay! The room continues.
Okay, so if this is speculative KO, I'm still the person in 6th. That was not enough to shift me. So. If the player in... Well, this could be...
We don't know what's happening.
I think I know...
It's very exciting!
I think it's speculative KOs only, which would be an interesting thing if I only ever tested that. Or if that's how it was just so happened to be knocking people out.
It's the most wonderful knockout mode, Cam. It's brilliant. There's a bug at the moment. We don't know why. First race it eliminated me. Well, second race it eliminated me. Third race it eliminated 2 other people. And now it's not eliminating anyone. We literally... It was supposed to eliminate 4 at the same time it eliminated me.
Let's get these races.
It was also supposed to finish this GP at some point. But instead it's carrying on. We don't know why. Bean coded this and he has no idea what's going on.
Oh, well, I think I'm getting the picture. Let's see.
We don't know. We literally don't know. It's supposed to end after 2 races. We don't. This is race 5.
We're in tiebreak. We're in major tiebreak mode because the game is assuming that there's been a tie because the knockout logic is broken.
We don't know what's happening.
The reposition tracker glow does seem to be
suggestive that it's trying.
Yes, but
fundamentally,
it couldn't work out. You were obviously losing, and I'm not quite sure why.
Yes.
I mean, that was truly obvious. But it has successfully recalculated myself a couple of times.
Yes. I mean, the game has threatened to knock out Mr. Bean. It said, whoa, you're about to be knocked out, dude.
And then it didn't do it.
So we think it's trying to knock someone out. We just don't think it knows who to knock out. Maybe it can only knock out you. Who knows?
That'd be fun.
Maybe this goes on until you get knocked out.
In which case we will be here a while, because I have no intention of losing that massively.
I will never lose.
Well, at the moment... This is a bad position, apparently.
Apparently, you're about to be knocked out, because you suck, apparently. No, not anymore. It's very exciting. My 7 is red, is that normal for spectator?
Oh.
It shouldn't always be.
Well.
Oh, look, you lost.
Apparently this is not bad enough to knock me out, yeah?
The room continues.
It wouldn't have been because
Duck
was supposed to be knocked out that round. So it wouldn't glow red there. Well, this is silly.
To say the least. When will the knockout finally be decided?
I don't know, but the nice thing is that if I can figure it out quickly, I can launch a debug version of CTGP with the fix because it's the host who decides all knockouts.
Ah, cunning.
So these guys don't need to know.
Coding it live, people!
Yeah. These guys don't actually need to know the right answer.
Won't that make the position trackers not glow right, or is it not the same routine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've concluded that the position tracker is its own beast, and I'll figure that part out later. Well, this is bad. No!
Thank you, camera.
So what's it got for us?
The screenshots you wanted.
You have to speak up, dude.
Screenshots! He got the screenshots!
No, yes. Well done, Chadderz. I was more wondering the contents of the screen.
Well, you want me to read out the scores? I mean, what do you want?
Whatever. I guess
screenshots.
I guess I'll just have a look at the end of this race.
It says bonus awarded, plus 15, 18 points. Bonus awarded, plus 12, 20 points.
Okay. Well, if you keep playing like that, Duck. Alright.
It's cool how CTGP was made without having any of its source code. I mean, that's true, but not quite what you mean, I think. Without having many of Mario Kart's source code, right?
CTGP source code is definitely in our hands.
Although we didn't actually have source code for CTGP 1.02 and below.
Yeah.
We did those live. In a hex editor.
I got him.
Because we are real men.
Will we knock out someone next? Or we're stuck in an infinite GP?
We simply don't know, Mr. Bean. But gosh darn it, you're trying to make us find out.
Well, this is not how I'm going to...
No.
Why is... Okay.
Why is anything right now?
Okay.
Not allowed.
Well, bye.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Now just don't fuck up the ending.
That's nearly impossible.
Even so, that might not be enough points.
No, I don't think it is.
How exciting!
No. And, well, we're tied bloody... Me and Courtney needed another point.
Shrug. Well, the game goes on, people!
I just wonder... I don't know.
The way the game works is...
Enjoy your bonus, I guess.
We may never know who'll be eliminated in the knockout race.
Yeah, what do?
Maybe you should stop.
Okay. I think it's probably about time
Mr.
I
Bean, it's
aborted
time
this
to stop
GP.
your gambling habits. No one's going to get eliminated. Stop betting on it. You're going to lose money. It's fine. We were curious to see if we could figure out what was happening, but we don't know what is happening. Okay. So, I believe Mr. Bean is now going to do some coding.
I will know.
So what's going to happen is now a Chadderz include, where I talk about what's happening, and Mr. Bean codes frantically. Is that right, Mr. Bean?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Or I will, if I can't find
it's time for talking with Chadderz.
A new theme show. Do not move the wireless mouse.
Do not move the wireless mouse commands. Why don't I turn it off?
Yes, do that. I'll not move it until it's off. Okay.
The wireless mouse is off. I can no longer interfere with your coding.
Fantastic. Right.
So, I can see Mr. Bean has opened his text editor. It's very exciting.
I guess I can show you this.
Me?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure. Oh, good. I can sit back. Yes. Mr. Bean has opened his text editor. The first line says, #define version number. Oh, he's changed file. Now we're scrolling within the file. Currently within a file on line 2065. Now we're scrolling dramatically. Now we're on file 1000. We're on line 1500. No, we're scrolling. He's going wild. This is exciting. I can't describe how indescribably exciting this is.
If you spot something, please tell me.
If I spot something, oh yes, I'll just look at your code and instantly see the bug.
Yeah, good lad like that. Alright, here we are.
Okay, so we're at line 700 in the file knockout.c. So knockout.c is the file that controls knocking out and the knockout mode and so on. So the first line is else if active knockout type equals 1. And the comment says lowest GP score. This tells me that Bean doesn't know how to use enums. Right, the next line says knockout increment lowest score GP victories .. semicolon. This is the notation to call a method, you see. So what Bean is doing there is he's calling a method called knockout increment lowest score GP victories bracket bracket semicolon. On line 803, interestingly, we can see hash if def player expansion support. Player expansion support is a hash define in C which controls whether or not 24 player is enabled. So these lines of code will only get compiled into the 24 player mode. That's what happens when you subscribe to the beta, as the bot has just advertised. You get the extra lines of code. How exciting! So all you lucky people with the beta get lines of code 804 through 808, whereas the rest of you don't. Why doesn't the graphics of the speedometer work on Dolphin? Well, because it's coded awfully. Let me explain. So, Mario Kart Wii has two separate concepts. It has a... Sorry, Mario Kart Wii. The Wii. Never mind Mario Kart Wii. Forget Mario Kart Wii. You don't know anything about Mario Kart Wii. Let's talk about the Wii. The Wii has two separate concepts in the hardware. It has a graphics card, and it has a video card. I'm being general here. Don't pick me up on the details. Right. The graphics card draws pictures, right? It draws pictures. That's what it does. That's what a graphics card fundamentally does. And in the case of Mario Kart Wii, it draws pictures of Mario Kart Wii. And it's very good at drawing pictures of Mario Kart Wii. In fact, it can draw a picture of Mario Kart Wii in as little as about 10 milliseconds, which is what it needs to do to keep your eyes fooled into thinking you're watching a smooth motion. I digress. So that's what the graphics card does. Now, separately, there is a video card. The video card is what takes a picture and sends it to your TV. These are separate things on the Wii, okay? What Mario Kart Wii and all of the Wii games do is they order the graphics card to draw a picture, and when that picture is done, they tell the video card to send that picture to the screen, okay? Simple enough. Now, the speedometer is very badly coded because I was noob at the time and didn't know how to do anything better. So, here's what I did. I wait for the graphics card to draw the picture. So the graphics card colours in Mario Kart Wii. You know, here's the forehead of Luigi, and here's the cart, and here's the road. There we go. Coloured it all in. And then we end up with a picture of Mario Kart Wii. And when it says, I'm done, I go, great, let me just scribble on that picture. And then I, manually, by hand, scribble in the speedometer. Where do I do this? Well, not on the graphics card. I actually do it on the CPU, the thing that does all the physics and stuff. I scribble on the speedometer on top. Okay? And then the video card puts that on your telly. Marvellous. What a clever five-head move. Exactly. Brilliant. This is wonderful. Okay. What's the problem with this? Well, the problem is the video card isn't waiting for me. It's not waiting for me to finish doing my drawing. It waits for the graphics card to finish its drawing because it knows about that. It doesn't know about me. It doesn't know I'm there. So, what sometimes happens is the graphics card renders the picture, I start my scribbling, and then before I'm done, I go, no, wait. And then it sends it to the screen and the TV. And that's why it glitches out and it looks dodgy. And you're like, shite. It looks terrible. Terrible. And interesting, that's why it doesn't work at all on 30 FPS, right? Because actually, I draw to the wrong picture. I'm drawing to one picture and it's drawing the other one because it's 30 FPS and I get out of sync.
Incidentally, the function that you found to attach to is the function that is responsible for the re-rendering of the... It's the frame advance function for the item roulette.
Perfect. Well, how clever of me. Anyway.
Which means it's always correctly tied to the player you're looking at as well.
So you may question, well, what's it got to do with Dolphin? Excellent question. Well astutely observed in the audience. I'm not talking about the question I was asked. So, I've explained how it should work. Now let's learn a little bit about Dolphin. Dolphin is an emulator. What is an emulator? Well, it tries to simulate a Wii, but specifically it's not trying to simulate a Wii accurately. It's trying to simulate a Wii playing a game quickly. This is not the same goal as simulating a Wii accurately. So if Dolphin was an accurate simulator of a Wii, the speedometer would work. But it's not. It's trying to simulate Wii games quickly. So it cheats. How does it cheat? Well, most computers don't actually have a video card and a graphics card separately. They just have a graphics card, and if you think about it, on your computer, often your monitor is plugged into your graphics card. So the idea of drawing the picture and then sending it over to a video card is not sensible on a computer. So, what does Dolphin do? Well, Mario Kart Wii will say to Dolphin, right, draw this picture, put Luigi's forehead here and put the road here, and it goes, okay, yeah, doing it. And then it says, right, now put that picture in RAM so that I can send it to the video card. And Dolphin says, yeah, go on then, I'll do that. Yeah, okay, I've done that. But doesn't actually do it. It doesn't actually put it in the RAM that the Wii told it to. It just pretends it did, okay? And then, when Mario Kart Wii says to the video card, now please draw that picture, Dolphin goes, aha, I've got you. Because you are telling me to draw the picture that I just drew on the graphics card. So rather than copying it to the Wii's memory and then copying it to the video card, I'm just going to draw that straight to the screen. So Dolphin cheats, doesn't actually copy the image to the RAM, and therefore doesn't copy it back in order to send it to the screen. Okay, so when I scribble on the picture, I'm actually not scribbling on anything. There is no picture, because the Dolphin didn't actually put this picture in RAM. It didn't bother. And thus, when I do my scribbling, I don't scribble on anything. And so when Dolphin then displays the picture, nothing has happened. So you see, Dolphin is doing something to make it quicker, but less accurate. But the thing is, for most Wii games, this is exactly what you'd want to do. Where does it fall down? Well, it falls down with homebrew applications and mods and stuff that don't do the normal thing. So the normal thing is graphics card to copy and then draw on it, and then copy back to the video card, but it cheats and it just ignores the copy in the copy. As Lord Scruffy rightly points out, there is a mode you can toggle in Dolphin that will make it slower in order to improve it, but as noted, that makes it so it only works at native video rendering. I hope that was a sufficiently comprehensible answer to your question. Oh my god, Mr. Bean is coding.
This is the position tracker glow bug, I'm pretty sure. The one that prevented you from glowing.
If race data arrow RDC square bracket 0 square bracket dot race account is less than or equal to 2 and max race account %2 equals 1, max race count plus plus.
The new bit being this.
You see, line 1811 was wrong.
I'm able to take a copy of that because it's just about every place I'm doing this needs this as well.
We're currently waiting for Bean to fix live a bug that we encountered in the last GP. It's so exciting.
Assuming that I can even find it.
Assuming that he can even find it.
There is a possibility that I will not be able to discover it just sitting here.
There is a possibility that he will not be able to discover it just sitting here. He's currently reading code.
Yes. I mean... Here we are. Hang on a second.
Chadderz, do you use TikTok? No.
TikTok.
Anyway, let's assume that I've got the KO count variable correct, shall we? And that will be a 4 or a 1 or whatever it was. So
Bean is assuming he's got something right.
This is
What does chat think?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Chadderz is thinking.
If the race account was not being correctly updated, hear me out, it would it not get stuck thinking there are ties? And thus your old tie count equals 0, not resetting, mean that
Possibly.
it would skip people, just as a hypothesis.
Possibly, but I'm pretty sure I've used this for the whole...
Yeah, and I think you call it in get knockout count as well, so, I mean...
Yeah. Chadderz doesn't see it. Bean also does not see it. So, what do we do? Debug now or later?
Well, you can still test non-guest, right?
I don't think that's going to help.
I mean, since everybody's
Hold
here.
hold still. I'm going to go and assemble a debug version of the pack. Give me a second here.
Oh my god, Bean's pressing compile.
I'm not. I'm pressing clean, actually. Clean. Now compile.
Oh my god, it's compiling. Make -J12.
This computer has enough cores to do that.
Oh my god, he's making J12.
Of course, yours would do J20. I'm going to summon you all, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the debugger attached, and I'm going to, at the end of the second race, I'm going to breakpoint the function that calculates who gets knocked out, and I'm going to step through it. So this KO will not last. Let's put it that way. It will not last at all.
We're doing a one GP.
So we'll play 2 races.
And then it'll all clear.
Chadderz will have to play. I'm sorry.
How exciting!
Please stand by.
I am standing by, Mr. Bean. Yes, it could be Mel. But, I mean, we're just going to cut to the chase. So what we'll do is, what's going to happen is we'll just do a GP live on stream. At the end of the GP, Bean's Wii will stop and then start communicating with his computer so that he can see what's going on. So the room will definitely die after 2 races.
Because I'll set the breakpoint after 2 races. At the very moment it tries to send to the other players what it's, or think about what it's, who is trying to knock out.
What is the icon next to the Wi-Fi on the bottom left? That is the USB Gecko icon. It's to say that the USB Gecko is attached.
Yes, it's a rare icon, and I won't see many people with a handbridge on with that illuminated.
Yeah.
Screen works.
So this will just be 2 races.
Yeah, same.
Then we should just launch.
Yes, sure.
Can we get this out of streams more often? Well, this is the nature of a testing stream. It can go well, or it can go badly. Normally, actually, for KO, they've all gone very well.
KO
This
has
time,
been pretty good so
this
far.
is going
Pretty
very
good.
badly,
This
in
is
the
not-
sense that this is not working at all.
Yeah, this has been a mess. Is it not?
Chadderz, send me a debug build.
Is it not configured correctly? How is it not configured
The
correctly?
SD card is not configured correctly.
Oh, right, yes. I probably deleted some stuff in order to make sure it was
MrBean.
reading from the SD card in the first place. It turns out it is. If I remove those files, that's no good. Fuck, no. Where's my folder? Give me my folder. Nyeh. I need folder. Okay. This is probably the file that it's not happy about.
Why did you simply not configure your SD card correctly?
Because I wasn't expecting to be doing this. On there that,
So exciting.
that I clearly don't.
The time on your Wii is wrong. Shocking.
The right files on my
The screen works. The screen works. The screen works.
Wait, what am I sending?
Is there a bird chirping nearby? Yes.
What? Did I... Oh, I've left it in 12-player mode, haven't I? And that's not on the SD card. I'll do it without it. I got this. I know what I'm doing.
Ah, the SD card was not configured correctly.
It's not, but only in that particular setting.
Another SD card in the bin. Let's get a new one. Configure it correctly this time.
I think I know what I'm doing.
Get a new SD card out the cupboard. Enable beta features.
Yes. Now the SD card should be configured correctly.
Well done for configuring your SD card correctly. You're a gentleman.
I didn't know I was launching with those settings, to be blunt.
Oops. Oh, God.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
I
Stop
pressed the wrong
pressing
button. Sorry, I
buttons.
pressed buttons. I'm sorry, I pressed buttons. What am I doing?
I don't know why you're pressing buttons in the
I'm
debug
sorry,
version.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Well, that...
I'm sorry.
You really shouldn't...
I know, I'm sorry.
You are
I'm
the one
sorry.
who
I'm
tells me to
sorry.
be
I'm
careful when I
sorry. I'm
press on the
sorry.
debug
I'm sorry.
version
I'm
of
sorry.
CTGP.
I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
Hi. Yeah.
I don't do this very often.
No, you do not. Imagine giving him a controller. Who would? Alright. The USB Gecko connection didn't even work. Why? No, I don't want to retry. Screw you. I think I upset the webcam. Great.
Hey!
Fuck you.
Yay! I'm stuck. I'm gone. It's over. Oh, I'm back! Hallelujah. How exciting. I'm back, people!
Go. Good. Okay.
Whew, we made it. Despite Chadderz's best efforts. How exciting.
You have decalibrated your control stick. Hold X, Y, and start for 3 seconds. Now press A.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Okay, right. So
I'm so sorry, Mr. Bean.
What's the function name again? Create host sync package. Sure, we'll do that one. Threads. Okay.
Let's go before anyone else joins. We're playing a dog out. Go.
Okay.
The brothers change places.
Oh Christ, no.
Oops.
Might be. Sorry.
I'm frantically trying to pick a vehicle.
Well, I win that race.
Well, good, because you played the game more. It's good that you're better than a complete idiot moron noob.
Okay, hello guys, I'm back. So we're
Look,
playing
it's
2
Mr. Bean
races.
again. Look,
We're playing
we're pretending
exactly
to have fun again.
Okay.
Would you like me to turn the mouse on behind us, or are you going to use the main computer?
What? I'm trying to get rid of a moth.
So you are, yes. Keep swiping, Mr. Bean.
This
Your
is not
choice.
going to work. Okay, let's speed this up. Short
Short tracks,
please.
let's make it quick.
Of course not.
Well, we didn't call that early. Holy beans on the stream! It's a bean stream!
Yes, yes.
You just got totally beamed!
Speaking of... haven't
Oh
shown
yes!
this yet.
Yes! Yes!
One of my birthday cards.
Look at Bean's birthday card, it's adorable. This is from Mummy and Daddy.
Is that mirrored or something?
No?
No.
You just... Yeah.
Right, up, down, side to side. Yeah. Well.
It says... To a very special son, thanks for being so much fun. Happy birthday! And then there's a picture of a bean.
Yes.
Isn't that delightful?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the most delightful birthday card anyone has ever received in their life?
Alright.
And that was just in the shop. It wasn't as if it was like custom made or something. That's just literally a shop card that happened to be perfect. Do you want me to place last twice in a row again, or do you want me to try and redeem myself?
I don't mind. You can do what you want. I think the result will be the same.
I think the result will be the same too, but I mean, like, if I happen to be in a good position, do you want me to throw, or... Well, okay then, I know what to do, Mr. Bean. Don't worry, I've got this. I will perform exactly as I should perform.
I suspect you will.
I will go according to the schedule. As it is written in Chadsoft HQ manual. So shall it be done. Ha! Ha!
Well, that sucks.
Ha! I have the power of Thor! I smite you!
Good on you.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
I'm getting mollywopped.
Mollywopped!
Technical term for it.
What codswallop? Oh, I'm not in last. An exciting change of events. No!
I am seriously getting screwed over. You are about to overtake.
Noob!
Yes, I'm aware. This is not going well.
Putt putt! Out of the way! Oh god! No! Please don't hurt me! Ah! You made me die!
I did no such thing.
The fear of you and your retribution made me die. Ah, and now I've been betrayed by Thor. I thought we were buddies. I can't believe it.
Hey, at least we get shots for basically no time whatsoever.
But it's my time they're wasting, and that's valuable. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's go!
Quite unlucky with my item pulls here, but maybe start again. This is going surprisingly similarly to previous GP.
You can do it, Chadderz! We just have to believe! Belief is stronger than water. Oh, it's evaporated. You have been warned.
It's going to buzz as soon
It's
as
going to be loud.
as soon as everyone finishes.
It's going to be proud.
Right. The breakpoint is on.
It is unstoppable. It cannot be stopped. You're sat on the microphone wire and it's inching towards the edge of the table. Ha! I've sabotaged it. Oh no, he's still ahead of me.
Turns out I got a decent boost start.
Damn! All my cunning tactics can be easily ignored. Oh, it's Colour Wonderland. No. Yes,
it's
no.
not.
It's Colour Circuit. It's
Colour
Colour...
Circuit, which is significantly easier.
Yes. Anyway, it's a lice track. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, this was off-road. I've been betrayed.
You gotta love just sniping people.
I've been betrayed by the green block. Why would I think that the green block is on-road? Clearly, I'm in the red block section. Green is the antithesis of red. Obviously,
Chadderz learns.
this would be off-road. What else would it be?
Yeah.
Simply put, what else would it even be? Ha! I have a bullet! I'm travelling at velocity.
Alright.
Oh no! My position tracker is glowing red.
This is a bad position.
I guess you did fix that bug.
Yes.
Well done. Oh, it's the final lap! How exciting! Get
That's why it
zapped,
started to
everyone.
glow after all.
Well, that means somebody else is on the final lap. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
I'm on the final lap.
That's true.
I'm rubbish. You don't understand. No! I tried to take the
Ooh.
shortcut and instead I took the no cut. What a mistake to make. And now my racing fun is over.
Oh, this is bad.
You're telling me.
Oh well, doesn't matter anyway.
No, it doesn't. Volume warning, volume warning, volume warning, headphone users beware, volume warning.
There he goes.
Volume warning.
Alright, let me mute
You
that.
were warned!
Let me mute that real quick. So now my game has stopped. I'm ready to analyse my function, and now it's back to Chadderz talk.
And now it's back to Chadderz Talks! Hey! Sometimes the audio balance is such that the loud buzz is like ear deafening. So we wish to do our due diligence as responsible Netsians and tell people of the internet that we're about to blast their ears out before we blast their ears out. So, what we're doing at the moment is we're analysing this photo finish. Now, it looks like Chadderz beat Melg, but, you know, obviously, with the hindsight and benefit of a camera, we'll have to see whether that was true. The reason why is because last time we got to this point in the GP, the knockout went a bit haywire and started killing people arbitrarily and at random. Thus, we have decided that in this one, we will stop this criminal. What we did is we set up an insidious trap. You see, in the last GP, the Wii mercilessly went around knocking out people left and right, but at times that we did not expect. So, Mr. Bean, being the cunning policeman that he is, has set up a trap, a bait, you could say. The Wii is trying to knock me out. We've carefully positioned me in the trap, but notice, we've caught the Wii red-handed. Right now, the Wii is trying to knock me out. However, Mr. Bean's trap has been sprung, and Mr. Bean has trapped the Wii in the line of code that's about to be knocking me out. So now we can see who this line of code really is and what they are really thinking. We can know
through the entire damn function.
the mind of a murderer, so to speak. We can work out what insidious plot this evil, malicious knockout code has. Why it is knocking out players at random times. Players who we don't necessarily want to knock out. This is not a crash. This is a trap. And our trap has been sprung.
Basically, I have control of the game. If I click one button, the game will keep going. And it'll be like, whoa! Where'd everyone go? But right now, I am ready to debug. So I've got my RAM dumps in case it dies. So let's start stepping. So the first thing we're gonna do is
Bean is currently running the Wii
clear out the last pack.
one line of code at a time. Would you mind swapping so I could see?
Yes, that makes sense.
You, the good people, will not be able to see this, but
Sorry.
don't worry, you have an expert radio commentator, Chadderz.
Okay, so we're just setting up.
It's a trap. Indeed, it is actually literally called traps in the processor manual. That's how they define traps. In this case, the trap was a break point. A point at which
Let's
it
see
breaks.
What function this is. How many players are we supposed to kill this round? 4. Accurate. Okay.
Oh, so the Wii knows that 4 players are to be destroyed.
Yeah.
The question is, who will it choose to knock out?
So now we gotta go blah, 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 blah,
So
blah,
Bean
blah.
is executing instructions in the Wii's memory, one at a time. The current instruction is CumpWii CR7, R10, 0.
That's the active knockout type comparison.
Of course, yes. I don't even see the code anymore. All I see is active knockout type comparison.
So now we're here.
We've made it to line 784 of the code. For you in your
So
notebooks,
we're going to do this.
you may remember this
This
is
should do nothing. Nothing. It's not the final race. Thank you for
Tier 1 Camwell!
Camwell. Okay.
Welcome to the sub club.
Okay, so now we have to go and get the player positions, I guess.
That's my sub club dance. I hope you liked it. For those who are interested, F0 is currently 32.0F. I know that's something that you at home really like to keep an eye on. We'll track the progress of F0 throughout this method. Tell me what that is in base 3. 101? Pretty obviously.
Low to high. It's like,
I mean, if you'll make me do such trivial calculations, I will. Got my GCSE results a few days ago. Got a 6 in computer science, which was good for me. Excellent! I don't know what 6 means. Back in my day, it used to be letters. I don't actually know what the modern GCSEs are. Could you explain? Back when I did A-levels and GCSEs, we used to get A's and B's and C's and shit. I don't know what 6 is.
okay, I finished. I finished 8th. You finished 9th.
Yeah.
You did indeed beat Mel.
I did, yeah, I did.
You picked him on the line.
Our photo finish has been analysed, and we can now reveal that Chadderz has in fact beaten Melg. Count from 1 to F0 in Germany. I'm not sure I can fulfill that request. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've ruined your perception of me as a delicate flower that doesn't swear. I apologise sincerely. I'll endeavour not to do it again. Binary or beanery? So much math talk. Hey Chadderz, you can convert this one. Can you convert this one? That one says, make it easy for me. Oh, you didn't. Camberwell, wash out your mouth. I'm not going to say that one on stream. That is a swear word. It begins with F. That is not very nice, Camberwell. I can't believe you would put that in the chat. That's terrible. Chadderz, how do you do this so fast? I was born in this. I started at 16 looking at hex editors. I've lived for this. So much binary has been done. You know, I can look at some binary and go, that looks like a floating point number, or that looks like a PowerPC instruction, or nah, this is clearly, you know, text. You know. I tell you what, I'm relatively good at memorising Wii addresses on the fly. Like, that's one of the things that because of working with Bean on stuff, I've been, you know, we've had to obviously do a lot of that. So, like, if Bean like hollers out, you know, 817976664, and I'm like, okay, and then like 5 minutes later he's like, what was that number? And I'm like, yeah, 817976644, obviously. Duh. Are you thinking about porting CTGP to Dolphin? Specifically, no. We actually deliberately don't want it to be ported to Dolphin. That sounds odd, but there's two major reasons for that. Reason number one is cheating. It is sadly effectively impossible to make an effective anti-cheat for this game that would work in Dolphin. Thus, you will never have a cheater-free race if there's dolphins in the room. There can be cheaters. They can be very subtle. It's just essentially it's impossible. Unfortunately, you need to fundamentally rethink the security and the code of the game to make Dolphin work. Reason two is Nintendo lawyers. Nintendo seem to have a particular problem with ISOs in general. And they have, for example, the very telling thing was a tournament, a Smash Bros. Melee tournament called the Big House 5. They got a cease and desist from Nintendo, and if you read the wording of what Nintendo said, it seems very clear that the problem they had was the fact that it was emulated. So it sounds like, based on what they've written, they didn't say this, but based on what they've written, it very much sounds like what they're saying is, because it is emulated, this mod is not okay. Thus, we're sending you a cease and desist. The implication we take from that, wrongly or rightly, is that non-emulated mods are more or less okay in their eyes, because they very specifically were on about the fact that it is an emulated, an ISO-based game mod. So our assumption was that if we stick to our guns and don't support emulators, we always thought this was the case, and we always thought that supporting emulators would likely get us in trouble. But that confirms our suspicions as far as we're concerned. That seems to be what Nintendo have an issue with. They don't seem to have an issue as much with just raw modding. And certainly that's not what the implication of their statement says. Now, of course, they can you know, change their mind at the drop of a hat. But, yeah, you know. But, I mean, there's also an element of, do they know that, right? Like obviously, it's the awareness. Because the visibility of the Big House 5 was that they said, you know, during Corona times, the Big House 5 will be an online tournament played through Slippy. So they very, very specifically made that clear. Which obviously, presumably, would cause Nintendo to go, huh? What the hell's that? That doesn't sound like our product. Whereas, perhaps if they do it, like, you know, silently, then, you know, nobody notices. It's like, actually, they've been using mods at, so most Melee tournaments for a while have been using the UCF mod, right? They've been using the Universal Controller Fix, and I think there's other things as well. You know, that's been a common thing at but it's just that nobody notices, nobody realizes that's happening. It's very subtle, like you won't know it's happening. So that mod has been in use, but like because it's not a big deal, I don't think Nintendo notice or care. Yeah, the Slippy guys shot themselves in the foot, and that's the I looked at their install guide and it says, you know, I just happen to have an ISO on my computer on the desktop. You know, I think that's, you know, you're flaunting it, right? You're asking for trouble. Like, whereas obviously, you know, we go out of our way to make it very clear. If you look at our install guide, it says, number 1, you need a Mario Kart Wii disc. If you say, I don't have a Mario Kart Wii disc, our install guide says, go and get one. You know, it's very clear. Like, we are very, very deliberately only disc compatible. This is not a mistake. This is deliberate. And it's a calculation on our part that this will be good for the survivability of CTGP. We may be wrong, you know, who knows. But our calculation is that if we are only disc compatible, we are less likely to draw the ire of Nintendo, and thus we are less likely to get a cease and desist, or to be the subject to restrictions or whatever. You know, it's just unlikely that we feel that they will come after us, simply because it's not in their interest. We're selling copies of Mario Kart Wii, right? Yes, I know, nothing's perfect, yes, I know, and you know, there's a lot of benefits that clearly, I have nothing against Dolphin, I should be really clear about this, I have nothing but respect for Dolphin, it's a very clever piece of software, it's a very good piece of software. I'm just being practical, like, it would be good to support Dolphin, because Dolphin's got a lot of cool features, but being practical, I don't think it's safe, I don't think it's wise, for 2 reasons. Cheating, but as you say, we could do an offline-only version, and then, the piracy angle. I don't want to be associated with piracy. I don't think that's wise. I don't think that's wise for the health of the project. I think that'll be unnecessarily risky. I think that's asking for trouble. So it's a 2-pronged reason. But like I say, I have nothing but respect for Dolphin. It's a shame. I would like to support Dolphin, but it's just not possible. I think it's very, very unwise. I don't think that's wise. So we will deliberately not support Dolphin. In fact. MMA is perfectly legal, right? Never been tested in court, but essentially, yes, I think. Yes. I don't think there's a court precedent for that, but I think so, yes. You have to remember with the law's often ambiguous, right? It's not clear what's legal and what's not legal. What makes it clear is when there's a court case, because the judge will say, I deem this to be a violation of the law, or I deem it to not be a violation of the law, and then it's clear. So, generally in law, you have what the law says, and then you have people's interpretation of it. And until there's a good court case that, like, confirms something. So there was an excellent court case that confirms a lot of things with Nintendo, which was Game Genie versus Nintendo. And Game Genie versus Nintendo established that it is not illegal to modify a game. Because Game Genie was a device that you would plug in to a SNES, N64, I can't remember, that you'd plug it between the cartridge and the console, and it would mod the cartridge, right, live. And that went to court. Now, Nintendo sued Game Genie, and the result of that court case was in favour of Game Genie. So Game Genie's product was not illegal. So again, that's a really useful court case, because that establishes a bunch of things that say, okay, that is not illegal, that concept. Now, what we're doing is like that. I would argue that the way CTGP works is more or less identical to Game Genie. It's just in software rather than in hardware. So I would say that court case gives us very good precedent to suggest that what CTGP fundamentally is, the concept, is legal. Because CTGP is a software version of Game Genie.
Is the interpretation of the packet that's the problem?
Could you sell SD cards with CTGP? Yes, I think so. I think that would be legal. We even considered doing it, but we would not be selling CTGP, we would be selling the SD card. We considered doing it from the angle of, like, people sometimes find it hard to get SD cards. So we considered, like, we would sell you for the cost of an SD card with CTGP on it. That's what we considered doing. We haven't done that, as you know, we don't have a shop, but that's what we considered doing. So we wouldn't be charging for CTGP at all. We would be charging for the SD card and the packaging and the post, you know. There'd be no extra cost for CTGP.
Next case should be a tie.
I mean, often emulators get nobbled because of the BIOS, so often emulators require a system BIOS, and then they get nobbled for including that by default.
They don't tend to do that anymore.
It's weird that CTGP-7 allows emulation. CTGP-7 is nothing to do with us. That's absolutely nothing to do with us. It's a spiritual CTGP. It's not our product, right? Like CTGP as a name is not being used to just mean things that we've done, for better or for worse. You know, we don't have a trademark, so we can't enforce it either way. So CTGP-7 is nothing to do with me and Bean. It's a separate team. They have their own decisions. It's their own thing. We make no comment on their stuff. Yeah, CTGP, because it's not a trademark, we can't enforce it, right? Like, we can't say, you can't call your thing CTGP. CTGP is our name. You know, it might have been nice if people had picked different names, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not getting cross. I'm not mad. It's fine. Like, people can call their thing CTGP. Like I said, we don't have a trademark. You're free to call your thing whatever you want to call it, right? it would have probably been helpful if they didn't call it CTGP-7 from our point of view, but fine, you know, whatever. I'm not bothered. So it's nothing to do with us, is the answer. So if they get nobbled for being illegal, that's nothing to do. Well, right. I mean, you know, until somebody registers a trademark, you are free, right? Like that's the point of a trademark. A trademark is to say like this name is ours, right? You can't call something this name. That's what a trademark is. So when Nintendo trademarks Nintendo, if I set up a company and called it Nintendo, Nintendo would have every right to say, no, you violated our trademark. We are the company called Nintendo. You can't have a company called Nintendo. Until they get that trademark, anyone can set up a company called Nintendo. And there have been cases in the world, I mean, there are many cases for small companies where multiple companies will have the same name. And there have been a couple of cases where two companies have grown so that both are big. You know, I can't remember what one of them was, but there's one case where two companies grew and were both really large and had exactly the same name. And that was a problem, because then they both started to, like, getting, you know, conflated, like, people would confuse them and so on. So that's what a trademark is, right? You register the trademark so you can say, no, it's now my name, and you can't snick it. And the thing to understand is a trademark is incredibly valuable for a company, right? Like, the name Nintendo is incredibly valuable, because if you see a product that says Nintendo on it, you have perceptions already. Like, without even knowing what that product is, you already have feelings to that product, right? So the name Nintendo is very valuable, so they need to protect it, right? They can't have any random company setting up and calling themselves Nintendo. That would be a detriment to their business model. So they literally have to protect that name. That name is valuable. For some companies, the most valuable thing they have is their name, right? Like, the name is so valuable that, you know, I've heard it argued that what's the most valuable thing that Pepsi own? It's the word Pepsi. You know, because frankly, it doesn't matter what drink they produce. Anyone can produce a drink like that. It's not that hard. Like, the formula isn't that secret. You know, like Pepsi. The thing that's most valuable that Pepsi own is the word Pepsi and the logo.
I guess I could run the game briefly.
Yeah, we'll see. Yes, it should work, shouldn't it? Okay. Yep, there's going to be action, people. This is not a pause stream.
Just gotta wait for it to conclude that everyone has DC'd. Okay. Still there.
Okay,
and
well,
I think
that's correct, isn't it? There's a tie for 12th, yeah.
So, it worked.
Huh.
Like I mean,
we've got movement, people! Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I told you it was working. I told you it was correct.
I wish you would just play some and see if we get bugs again. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean...
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry that was not nearly as exciting as I wanted it to be, but sometimes that's how testing goes. Can't always...
You can't promise results when you test.
No, indeed. Alright, well, thank you ever so much for watching today. I will see you all again next time. There will be more testing, probably during the week, so we'll figure it out. Just don't really know what's wrong.
'Tis a mystery.
Yeah. Alright, see you later. Take care, everyone.
Farewell,
Goodbye.
farewell.